So in this video I want to talk to you guys about overcoming challenges that are definitely going to come up. Whether you're transforming your life or not, life is going to bring challenges to you because it's through the trials and tribulations that we become the people that we are. And whenever a challenge comes up in your life, there's always two paths, two choices that you can make. Number one is you can be the victim, which is, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Oh God, why me? Why me? That's the victim. The victim is always the creature of circumstance. Things are always happening to it. And then you've got what I call the champion or the creator. Okay, the creator or the champion creates their own desired outcomes. And challenges meet both people. So you've got the victim, which life is always happening to them. They're not in control of their life. Life is just happening, or is there some type of outside creator that's affecting, that things are happening to them for some reason? That's the victim. And then we've got what I call the champion or the creator, where they're the type of person where they know what they want. They're taking action every single day in order to accomplish that which they want. And when challenges face them, they look at that challenge and they look for the opportunity inside of that challenge. You know, in his marvelous, marvelous, life-changing book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talks about challenges and obstacles, and he says that in every obstacle, in all adversity, there is the seed of an equivalent opportunity. So when something happens, you can take one of two viewpoints, one of two perception points. Is, why is this happening to me? Which usually people are going to crawl up into a ball, they're going to sit in the corner, and they're going to wait it out. Or you got the champion who says, what can I learn from this experience? How can I get stronger from this experience? How can I take this experience and put it under my belt so that it can help me in the future? Because I'm here to tell you is that there are definitely going to be challenges. There are definitely going to be changes. People are going to die. People are going to lose jobs. Okay? People are going to be left by the people that they loved and that they invested so much of their time and their heart into. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But the biggest thing of all is we all have a choice in the middle of that experience. When we're going through, when that experience happens, we have the choice of how we're going to deal with it. Because I'll tell you what, there's been countless times where, you know, I start just kicking butt. You know, I'm going to the gym every single day. I'm on the phones and I'm in front of people and I'm talking to people and I'm helping people out. I'm just kicking butt. Okay? And then I'm cruising. I'm cruising. And that's why why challenges come to us, because we cruise. It gets too comfortable. Then you get comfortable and then boom, challenge happens. Something happens. Now in this point is when we can either look at it like a victim or we can look at it like a champion. What can I learn from this experience to take my life to the next level? And then we find, let's say, the moral, or we find the gem inside of that challenge, and that gem takes us to the next level. And we're cruising along at that level, and boom, something happens. Okay? Now, what happens a lot, and it's happened to me, I don't even know how many times, is the same thing. You start off, you got good intentions, you start to get some results, you know? Start to lose some weight, your piggy bank starts to grow, you start dating people, you get into a serious relationship, and then you start getting comfortable. You start making less phone calls. You stop telling your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend that you love them as much as you did. You stop telling them as much as you did when you first got started. You start cheating just a little bit on your meals. You start cheating just a little bit. And then what happens is that eventually one cheat meal turns into a cheat day, which turns into a cheat week, which puts you back down on that level that you were on. So it's going to happen. Challenges are good things. Challenges help us to grow, to become stronger, to become more vital. I always give this analogy is that look at nature, okay? Right between winter and spring, especially like let's say in a place like Boise, Idaho, okay, where we've got dramatic changes in climate. The snow is melted, the sun's starting to come out more, the days are getting longer, it's starting to get warmer outside, and you start to see the flowers start blooming and start growing, maybe even a little bit prematurely. And then what happens is that a cold front comes across, and the last snow of the year, or even the last storm of the year, lays a blanket of snow and a blanket of cold over all those fresh flowers, all that fresh grass. To me, that's a challenge. Because some of those flowers are going to die. They're going to give up. They're going to stop striving to take it to the next level. Okay? Some of them are going to die and they're going to go, boom. They won't bud. They're just dead. They're gone. But some of them take that challenge and they learn to adapt. They learn to get better. They learn to grow and they learn to survive at a higher level in spite of the challenge that they're experiencing. So, same thing goes for you. No matter what we're doing, things are going to happen. Life never stays the same. It's always changing. And we can take challenges as opportunities, or we can take them as devastations. We can take them as just horrible, horrific things that drag us down even lower. I hope that if you're watching this video, you want to live at the highest levels. You want to live at the upper echelons of health and vitality and energy. And you want to live a life of freedom and abundance and charity and contribution and love and all of those amazing different emotions that come when we live our lives at a highest level. But in order to get to that highest level, you gotta go through some challenges. You gotta go through some growing pains. But it's how we look at those growing pains, they're going to take us from where we are to where we want to be in a much shorter period of time. If you look at life through the eyes of a champion, where you're always trying to get better, always trying to improve, always trying to just gain one more little gem that might help you take your life to the next level, okay, that's the purpose of life in my opinion. To always be advancing, to always be growing, to always be getting better in every area of our life. Okay? So, look at your life. It's going to happen, but here's the key that will get you out every single time. That's why. Why are you striving for the goals that you have for your life in the first place? If your why is kind of weak, kind of impotent, then you hit a challenge, dude, you're going right back. Right back. Because your why wasn't strong enough. If your why, and from my experience, if your why is really superficial, meaning that, oh man, I really want to make more money so I can have a nice car. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you got a car right now, you already have everything you need. A brand new car is a want, and we'll talk about needs and wants in another video. But if you're on that road to get that new car and a challenge hits you, if that why isn't so strong, you're so emotionally involved in getting that car, you think about it all the time, you've test drove it, you've sat in it, you've smelled it, you've felt it, unless your why is just super strong, chances are once that challenge hits, you're going to go right back down to where you're comfortable. Okay? So for me, it's why. The key to breaking through the challenges in life and taking it to the next level is the power of your why. So let me give you let me tell you a little story. So I'm training for a triathlon right now, and we train every day, and the hardest, the most challenging event for me or sport for me is running. Never been a runner in my entire life. My body's not used to these certain muscles and tendons and ligaments working, things like that. And so I'm out there running, and I hit these mental barriers, mental challenges. Okay, my body's hurting, my mind's just saying, just give up, dude, just give up. And then I think about my why. Why am I doing this? And I think about the reason why I'm doing it